Okay, part 3 of building my dream aquarium. This thing is now 1 month old and today we're finally gonna add fish. I'm so excited. Okay, so it is currently the 8th of October and this tank was planted on the 4th of September. So it's actually been more than a month already. But after planting it, I basically had to travel quite a lot. So I first went to Canada, then I went to UK, then I went to Portugal, and then I went to Hungary, to Green Aqua. So I was away from home a lot. That's also why this tank doesn't have any fish yet, because I didn't really see the point. But now I'm done traveling and now we can finally get some fish. But first let's do a bit of an update on the tank. So keep in mind that this tank was designed to be a low maintenance layout. So I've chosen a lot of slow growing plants. So that's why even after 1 month, this tank still needs way more time to mature. We had some really good growth already. The ferns are doing well. You can see the Sagittaria is starting to grow, the long grass is starting to do well. But for example, the Amazon swords in the background, they still need to grow a lot taller. The moss is doing really well, starting to spread out nicely on the rocks and everywhere. But yeah, I mean, this tank definitely needs at least 2 more months to look anywhere like how I imagine it. That's okay, I mean, we're not in a rush at all. Also, now that we're going to add in fish, we're also going to add in some more nutrients for the plants, so they'll probably start growing a bit faster as well. Also, I came back from my trip to Budapest yesterday, so the tank hasn't had a maintenance session yet. So you can see that the water has evaporated a little bit. We need to do a top up or a water change. The sand is a little bit dirty. The in-outflow definitely needs to be cleaned. Yeah, that's fine. We can do a quick maintenance session, and after that we can go and get fish. So in the previous episode, I actually installed a new light above this tank. This is the Skylight Focal. I love the shimmer, but probably the best thing about it is that it's very easy on the eyes, especially in the evening. When you're sitting on the couch, you're looking at the tank. It's not unpleasant to be staring into the light. I don't know how to do it, but it's very different compared to a Chihiro light, for example. So really happy with that. Also, I started from day 1 on 60% intensity. Then after 2 weeks, I went to 80%. And I'm now already running it on 100% intensity. Yeah, I think that's it in terms of the update. So I'm going to do a quick maintenance session, small water change, clean the sand, also clean it in and outflow. And then we can go to the store and pick up some fish. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to switch off the filter and the CO2. Then hopefully I can easily remove the lily pipes and clean them. Okay, lily pipes are soaking in some bleach, so I'm just going to do a small water change. There's quite a bit of poop from the other cinclus and the mono shrimp on the sand, so just going to try to siphon out as much out as possible. That's about as much water as I'm going to take out for the water change. Just like, I don't know, what is that, 10%? It's more than enough. So next up, we'll clean the glass. Now, normally I would keep the filter running during the water change and during the glass cleaning, just so I can still take up any gunk that's in the water column. But because we're cleaning the lily pipes, I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. So normally I would keep the filter running. This time I don't. Okay, lily pipes are clean and installed again. Now we just need to fill the tank back up, as always with reverse osmosis water. So I'm just gonna open the valve. Here we go. Okay, almost done. Last I'm just gonna clean the outside of the glass with the Seachem aquarium cleaner. So just take paper towel, a little bit of the aquarium cleaner, and then just give everything a little wipe. Also kind of helps to protect the glass, and it takes longer for it to get dirty again, if that makes sense. So if you do spill some water on the glass again, it doesn't leave streaks, So good stuff. All done. So I think that's it. Maintenance session completed. Tank is now really ready for some new fish. At the moment I have no idea yet what I'm gonna get. I do think I want a bit of a variety of fish, but let's just go to the store and see what they have available. So I'm at my local fish shop Hames. Maybe before we get to buying fish, let's do a quick update on the gallery because I think many of you haven't seen it in a while. I've actually just finished recording some footage of this new shallow tank, so a video about that will be up soon. On this side we have the Aquascape line 90, which is actually looking really good at the moment. Carpet is nice and vibrant green. I think they just added some root taps to, you know, boost the substrate a little bit more because we don't really use much liquid fertilizer in this tank. We have the nice Black Phantom tetras looking really good. Then the tank next to it is not looking that good. This one will be rescaped very soon. Not sure what happened over here, but we're just gonna make a new layout. Then the one next to it is new as well. I've basically tried to create a bit of a Brazilian style layout. So a video about this one will be up soon as well. And then the 2-meter one. This one has also changed a little bit. We used to have a glossostigma carpet, but it was really difficult to maintain, so we made some changes to the layout, but still looks really good, really nice and vibrant. So the latest addition to this 2-meter tanks were these red cherry tetras. Basically very similar to amber tetras, but then significantly bigger and also even more vibrant red. So I'm thinking of picking up a few of those for the 120 as well. They're a little bit expensive, but I think they're definitely worth it. Quite like these rasboras as well, but they don't have them in stock at the moment, so I want to choose something different. And then on this side we have the racking system with the new shallow tank and the 4 nano tanks. Initially we were planning on selling these the nano tanks and then kind of just, you know, make new ones and sell them again, but it just didn't really go as expected. Not many people were interested in buying a completely ready-made setup. So I'm thinking for this tank to go with a little bit more variety. Like in the past I would always just choose either 1 or 2 different types of schooling fish and then leave it at that. But I think in this tank I just want a bit more variety. Like last year I was in Japan at the ADA gallery and I noticed that in their tanks they have all kinds of different fish and it kind of looks good. So I've also been looking at these guys, the Nanostomus Pack 40. I think common name is just pencil fish. And I know that these guys have some really cool behavior, like the males will spar with each other. They also had them in a very expensive variety, 25 euros. This is the Nanostomus Amaya. We actually have a few of them over here in this display tank underneath the Chihiro's light. You can see the color. Really beautiful. And because I have quite a lot of sand in the foreground of the layout, I've already noticed that the sand is getting dirty quite fast. Like fish poop will just kind of like stay there. So I'm thinking of adding some cories as well. Like the cories will kind of go through the sand and hopefully that way it will stay a bit cleaner. And actually over here they have a huge assortment of different cories. So we have Venezuelan cories. Over here we have the gold stripe. We have another one over here. Here we have the green stripe. We've got some more up here, over here, and in the back of this tank as well. Over here we have the smaller ones, we have the Pygmaeus and the Ambrosus. So yeah, as you can see, a huge variety of cories. I'm kind of drawn towards these guys over here. Corydoras Juli. So I think like a group of 10 of these would just look really nice in the 120. Okay, so let's say 10 Corydoras. Maybe also 10 of these guys, the red cherry tetras. 10 euros a piece. But like I said, I think they're definitely worth it. Now, I think in a tank of this size, I also want something like a centerpiece fish, you know, like besides the tetras, besides the cories, something that just really stands out, like a dwarf cichlid, for example. So I've been looking around, but I haven't really found anything yet that I feel sure about. I do like these electric blue rams, but I don't really think they really fit in my layout. Same for the yellow ones. They have a bunch of different dwarf cichlids as well. I do like these Bolivian rams, they're also nice, but I've had them before. I've had the Bisogrammas a lot in the past as well. These guys I haven't seen before. This is the Cranicara punctulatum. Interesting name. But I think they can grow up to 12 centimeters, so maybe a bit too big. I was looking at angelfish as well, but I don't think I want to go that route. I've actually never kept normal cardinal tetras before. I've always went with the simulans, so these are the green neon tetras. Yeah, I've kept those a few times, but I've never kept the neon tetras and the cardinal tetras. I don't know, maybe just a group of these. Could be something. Right, I'm just gonna walk around a bit more, make my final decision, and then I'll see you guys back home. Back home again after a pretty successful shopping trip. Didn't get everything that I wanted, but this is a good place to start. We can always add more fish, you know? It's kind of hard to estimate like how much fish we need for a tank of this size. So we'll start with this. We can always add more later. Okay, so I've got 4 bags in total, 4 different types of fish. Let's open them up, show you guys what I got. Okay, bag number 1. I think you guys can already see. These are the red cherry tetras. So we got 10 of those. Bag number 2. These are the pencil fish. 10 of those as well. Then bag number 3, Corridoras. Already shown them in the store. These are the Corridoras Juli, I think that's how you pronounce it. Lastly, in bag number 4, we have 20 green neon tetras. So I was thinking about going for cardinal tetras because I never kept them before, but decided to still go for the green neons just because I think I like them a bit more. Also, the cardinal tetras have quite a lot of red in them. We already have the red cherry tetras. The pencil fish are quite red as well, and the blue neon tetras obviously have a bit more blue. So I thought be a nice or a better contrast, if that makes sense. Yeah, so we're gonna start acclimating these guys, and then in like 30 minutes we can release them. Also, a tip for you guys: if you're going to the store to buy some new fish, I always recommend to just turn off the CO2, because all these fish come from tanks without CO2. So if you're adding them in a tank with CO2, it's just a bit harder to adapt, and yeah, you just need more time to acclimate them. So just turn off the CO2 for, I don't know, an hour or 2 hours before you add them in. It just helps, makes things easier. So it's been about half an hour, all done acclimating. Let's add these guys into their new home. Okay, so cherry tetras can go in first. Like I said, we have 10 of them. Honestly, no idea if we have males and females. We'll just have to see. Here we go. First fish in. So still a bit pale at the moment, but you guys have seen how they look at the 2-meter tank at Hames. I don't know if they will get as vividly colored because we don't have the same light, but yeah, we'll see. And we need some amazing color in this tank. So we got 10 pencil fish as well. Yeah, so I think these pencil fish will kind of stay a little bit more in the upper region of the water column. The cherry tetras will probably stay a bit lower. And I also try to select fish, kind of make sure they have different body types, no? So the cherry tetras are very round almost. These are more elongated. So it's looking pretty good already. Then we have the Coris. Here we go. So it's been a while since I had a larger Cory species. Like I've had the small ones quite often, like the Pygmaeus, Astates, Abrosis. But these guys are significantly bigger. Really cool. One just chilling on top of the rock over there. So hopefully these guys will kind of just keep digging through the sand, and that way the sand will just stay a little bit more clean. That's what I'm hoping for. So you can already see, like on that side over there, there's some black speckles, which is basically just fish poop. So hopefully these guys will manage to get it all up in the water column, and then the filter can basically take it out. Okay, then the final bag, the 20 green neon tetras. These guys are a bit smaller than all the other fish, but again, contrast in size is good as well. I like how everybody's kind of staying separately as a group. So we have the pencil fish over here, cherry tetras in the left corner, and the green neon tetras are in the right corner. This is looking really good already. I love it. definitely a nice bit of color going on. So the only thing that I didn't buy yet is a centerpiece fish, or something like a dwarf cichlid. I think I definitely want something like that in here. I do really love dwarf cichlids, but in terms of Piscogramma, they didn't really have a species that I never kept before or that I really like. They had different types of rams, but again, didn't really speak to me. Also, rams are very sensitive, so I want something that's a little bit more hardy, that will breed easily. Something like the African butterfly cichlids that I used to keep, but yeah, just something different, you know? So we'll just keep looking.